So, you may notice throughout this whole video, everything's different. Good reason for that, I'm not going to lie. I'm no longer in my room. I've upped the budget, mostly. And, well, I'm talking about something that isn't political, even though someone will make it political, because it is, whatever the hell this year is. So, yeah. Disclaimer, of course, if you do get offended, I am terribly sorry. But I don't really give a shit, so if you get offended, piss off. I mean, we don't allow Americans here, so if you're not American, you can stay. If you are, bugger off. Anyway, so, that was a very quick disclaimer. This is for people who are over the age of 15. So, if you're under, I'm only joking. Shit. Anyway, so, well, hope you all carry on watching the video. Love it. Enjoy the video. Shit. Hello, everybody of the internet and all that pieces of shit. Welcome to Jack's Facts, episode 2. Now, you might be wondering, where the fuck am I? Simple. Very simple, my good friends, ladies, gentlemen, everything in between, even though we don't like you. Anyway, so, the first episode was Donald Trump, and we all know how that went. But this time, I'm being family friendly, that's the one. Good sugar. So, as you could, well, probably guess, unless you're incredibly blind, stupid, or your name is Jeff, I am doing Spider-Man for Jack's Facts episode 2. Yes, I did just stab in 2021 or 2022. I have lost count. Anyway, so, yeah, so it's Jack's Facts episode 2. If you haven't watched the first episode, which I did 3 years ago, it's a facts and an opinionated show. So, if you like my opinions, great. If you don't, sorry. Well, if you get offended easily, piss off, if I'm honest. Yeah, that's about it. So Jack's Facts, like a whole show of facts and opinions. Most of the facts I found on the internet, so if they are wrong, blame the internet, not me. But yeah, so if you have any different opinions to the ones I display, of course, put it in the comments, tell me, and all that. And also, if you want to follow me and shit, well, there's dark_in front of 18, It's probably going to be somewhere on the screen. If not, you'll figure it out, Gucci, so I hate my life. I'm 19 somehow. Anyway, so, shall we get on with this shit? Yeah, I think we shall. Let's do this. So, part 1 will be the Spider-Man and how he was created. Now, these facts may be incorrect. I don't know. Once again, I got off the internet. Luckily, not Wikipedia, but a different source. Screen Rant, I think, was most of the shots. So most of the stuff I got the stuff on. So if you blame me, don't blame Screen Rant. It's their problem. All right. Anyway, so Spider-Man. Spider-Man was created on the comic series of Amazing Fantasy, number 15, in 1965 by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. I'm pretty sure, thanks to the internet. Now, it's pretty much. So it's so as you can see by that's Spider-Man's design, recent design-ish. About don't know the time I can do like a tutorial. About staying there. So so Spider-Man's traditional design, which is mainly this one. It's mainly red-blue. And so Stanley, when he created the character, he thought the superhero would be more of a kid, like a teenager. But unfortunately, the publishers thought, nah, we don't want teenagers because, they're more sidekicks. But of course, Stanley thinking, sod it, he then just created it anyway with Steve Ditko's design help, I'm pretty sure. And then, after the success of I'm so sorry about that. My production assistants are being painful. Anyway, so after Stanley published the Spider-Man comic in Amazing Fantasy, the publishers thought, obviously said to him, the character we loved so much, can you do it again? He was like, absolutely. And here we are. About 60, 70, 80, 90, 10, about 60 odd or something years later. I'm bad at maths, I'm so sorry. After many decades later, it's still an amazing franchise, he's got many different collectibles and other toys and other cool shit. So obviously comics, figures, things you can draw, a bag which I've yeeted down there, which I can't be asked to pick up, so sorry. And yeah, I have used magic. Oh, yeah, and bags and other merchandise. So yeah, and of course his design has changed over the years. He went from obviously a basic red and blue. He went on a black suit, which is fucking spectacular. I mean, I'll talk about the different versions later on, but just for now, I'll just say he's gone through different designs, different types of comics, like this one, and so on and so on. So, and of course, everyone loved him because it's about, it's a child character, like a teenage character, so everyone's feeling relatable to it. If you can be relatable to a guy from Queens, you can swing around. But yeah, so that's it. And because of all, relatable, him being relatable, merchandise, and just, the cool stories and characters that has along the way, Stanley and Ditko did a great thing. Fortunately, they're both gone now, but still, they've made a massive legacy. So yeah, that's it. That's part 1. Part 2. The variants of the character. Now, over the years and over the decades and all that lovely shit, there's been different variants of the character. I'm not going to list all of them because we would be here for a while. So I'm going to list out the ones I love and some of the famous ones. Once again, I'm going to go... It's a brief description, so it's not going to be the whole thing. Okay? Right. So, yeah. So, like I said, it's not just been Spider-Man. There has also been... So the main one from the beginning of the comics, there has been obviously the Earth 616, Peter Parker, which is the main universe Spider-Man. The red and blue suit, which hopefully should be on the screen. So, which obviously people love, and then, so it's cool shit. So, yeah. Then the two variants I will talk about now, are the 2 clones of Peter Parker, made by, well, depending on the source, I'm pretty sure it's Doc Ock or someone else, I don't know. I barely read the comics. But anyway, the clones are known as the Scarlet Spiders. The first one was Ben Reilly, and the second one was Kane Parker. Ben Reilly had more of like a full red bodysuit with like a blue hoodie with like a spider symbol, which is a cool looking suit. Kane, he had more of like the bottom half of the suit was red, but the top half was black. I don't know, it just looked cool, looked badass. So, yeah, they're clones, genetic clones. They're the same DNA as Peter Parker. So, yeah, which they're in the Clone Saga, and they've got their own sort of comics. But once again, I'll talk about most of the other comic stuff maybe later on. You'll have to see. Now, with Kane Parker, it's a red and black suit, but sometimes, depending on the issue, it could also appear as brown and orange. For some reason. Honestly, I don't know. I just love the Kane. So, black and red is badass. Anyway, so, the next one, which is a very famous Spider-Man for multiple reasons. One, it's the first Spider-Man who is not Peter Parker. Well, that has nothing to do with Peter. And 2, it's a black superhero, which is, awesome, Anyway, the character is known as Miles Morales, who is a black Puerto Rican, he's a black character who's American and Puerto Rican, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to relook at it. But his suit is, once again, it's mainly black with some red webbing patterns. And he's in another universe, Spider-Man. So in this universe where he's from, the Peter Parker dies and gives the mantle over to, Miles. Miles recently has been in the film Into the Spider-Verse, where obviously there's loads of different variants, which a few I'll talk about. So the coolest thing that's different from Miles to Peter, Miles can shoot electricity and turn invisible. That's actually about it, not gonna lie. Anyway, so who's next? Is a female spider, Gwen Stacy, who in previous comics decided to on the floor. Thanks to Green Goblin, I'm pretty sure. Well, that rhymed, goddamn. Anyway, so Gwen Stacy becomes, it's Spider-Gwen, but then changes to Ghost Spider. She kind of has an acrobatic, ballerina type of thing, so she always lands, Tinkle toes, fabulous and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm kind of going speeding through this, alright? So if you can't keep up, sorry. Anyway, who's next? Oh yeah, a personal favourite Spider-Man that I found, Spider UK, known as Billy Braddock. Kind of self-explanatory, it's Spider-Man, but British. Yeah, nah, bruv. So, yeah, he's got his suit, it's the most British super suit you can get. It's actually blue on the bottom, red on top, but it's flag. And then I think it was like Spider-Verse, which in his thing, his Earth was destroyed because of these like spider-eating vampires. It's weird, comics. Yeah, so, yeah. But also with Spider-Man, he was also, I'm pretty sure, well, Billy Braddock himself was also Captain Britain, which is basically Captain America, but, well, British as well, which is damn right awesome. Anyway, so another cool Spider-Man, which has also been recent in media, once again in the Spider-Verse film, is Spider-Man Noir, a Peter Parker set in the 1940s, who basically, he's a Spider-Man in a cool black trench coat, who basically has a gun and shoots Nazis. Because, hell yeah. So yeah, he's got like a cool, like homemade design, he's got like a trench coat, he's got like a nice little like neck jumper thing, and like, it's just a cool black design. Once again, it'll be on the screen. Yeah. So he fights Nazis, has a gun. Other variants that I found, there was, the Man Spider, which is literally just the reverse. There's a Spider-Man, he has 6 arms, because of course he does. There's another spider. There's another female spider, which I can't remember the name of. It'll be on the screen, but with right in there. And yeah, there's millions more that I could list. Oh yeah, Spider-Ham. He's basically a Spider-Man that's a pig. Yeah. Then there's also a spider. He's basically just a little girl who can control a mech. Once again, Spider-Verse film, because it's awesome. And yeah, there's loads more I could list, but once again, we'll be here all day. Yeah, so we'll be here all day. So that's it, really. That's the variants of the spider. There are many more, but I can't list them, so they should be on the screen. There'll be a list if I haven't listed the ones. But yeah, so that's the variants. Part 3 now. I know, we're going through this very fast. It's not the first time that's been said to me. Anyway, so part 3 is his greatest foes. Now, over the years, Spider-Man has had many villains. Most of them come together and form a group called the Sinister Six. Self-explanatory, it's 6 villains all together. Now, obviously, in this roster, there have obviously been more than 6. Because, it would just sound stupid if it was, the Sinister 8, the Sinister 9, and all that. Now, I will list some of the famous ones. Unfortunately, when I was looking through them, I couldn't find when they appeared. So what I'll do, if I can, they'll be on the screen, and then underneath it will be the actual when they appeared. Anyway, so here's the list. It's once again very quick, but Anyway, so here's what I found. So, Dr. Octopus, known as Dr. Otto Octavius, was just a scientist who, got mad, built some arms, and then, got mental, so just became evil. He's been in different forms of media. He was in the Spider-Man 2, with Sam Raimi. Yeah, great film, but, where in this, his origin is building a fusion reactor, got a little bit, the chip there broke, and then, evil. He was also in the game, Spider-Man PS4. He was in, a variant of him was in Spider-Verse. Anyway, yeah. The next one is Electri, Max Dillon. So, he basically just, I think I don't know the proper origin, I know one of the origins, but I could be wrong. He just basically fell into some electric stuff and just gained electricity in his powers. And then his main goal is to become pure electricity. He's been in Spider-Man PS4, and he was one of the main villains in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Still a great film. Anyway, Mysterio. He has been a main villain for one of the recent Spider-Man films, Far From Home, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, great film. Yeah, so Mysterio, which Quentin Beck, I'm pretty sure, it's just basically he's an actor slash like VFX artist type of thing. He got very mad because someone screwed him over, and then villain. Yeah. Next one, Craven the Hunter. I think it's Alexei something. I could be wrong, or something like that. Anyway, Russian. So, well, I'll go through very quick because at the time. So he's basically just a hunter, wanted to hunt Spider-Man. He's still trying. He's crap at it. Yeah, the next one, Sandman. Self-explanatory. He's a man made out of sand. I'm just speeding through these, so if you guys get... So I'm trying to make it boring. Not boring, even. Shush. Next one is the Rhino. Alexei Savage, maybe? I think he's Russian or something again. Anyway, depending on the media, he's either a guy who turned into a rhino or just a... Pardon me, I'm so sorry. Or he's a man in a rhinoceros suit. Yeah, anyway, Scorpion. Just a guy with a scorpion tail. Lizard, a man, a very smart doctor who has half an arm, made a serum that grew his arm back, but unfortunately, Lizard. Yeah, Green Goblin. Has been in media so much because he's basically Spider-Man's antithesis, almost. So Green Goblin is either Norman Osborn or Harry Osborn, or can be some others, depending. So, yeah. So we got the next few are Shocker, Vulture, Venom, Hobgoblin, Chameleon, Swarm, Boomerang, Carnage, Hydra Man, and many more. That's basically it. Yes, that's in part 3. Cool. Right. Yeah. So, welcome back to the couch. Anyway, so part 5 is the tier list. Now, a lot of you are going to hate me for this, but then again, it's Jack's Facts. I don't give a shit. So, we're going to start from my least favourite to my favourite. You will hate me for a lot of these. So, my least favourite out of all of them, Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, here's the thing. I love the film because the Vulture, he's cool. Michael Keaton, Vulture, badass. But story-wise, I hate it. Like the suit, it's mediocre. It's just, it's not the best. Yeah. So, the next one... So the one that's just above it, so it's still good, but it could be a lot better, let's see. I would have to say, as much as I love the film, Amazing Spider-Man. Great villain, with the lizard, but still, it's just felt like, they just went into a new, universe after the original. But yeah, so so far, it's Homecoming, Amazing Spider-Man 1. After that, I've got to say, Amazing Spider-Man 2. I mean, I love these. All these films, I can't really rank them because I love them all. But Amazing Spider-Man 2, the great things about it is obviously the villains, in my part, well, the Electro especially. The music is just top tier, and the suit, fucking spectacular. So yeah, after that, I've got to say, is the original Spider-Man. 2002. Once again, it is the first one that started it off, but it's it's not my best one. But yeah, that's what I can say. All of it's just the same reasons, but it's just I like them more. After that, Spider-Man 2. Once again, great film. Obviously, it is the holy grail of films, but it could be better. After that, it's the Spider-Verse. I mean, it's cool. Animated took 2 years to make. It actually looks like a comic, so on and so on. So, after that, all we've got left is No Way Home, Far From Home, or Spider-Man 3. Now, I'm pretty sure that's all the ones. Yeah, those are the ones I've got left. Now, all of them. So, next one, Far From Home. Once again, it is awesome, but, compared to the other ones, just love them. So, and then after that, well, they're both, they're both basically my top, but if I had to pick, Spider-Man 3 would be my second favourite, even though no one likes it, but, who gives a shit. I like it because it was actually my first ever Spider-Man film I actually ever watched. I know, I really set the bar low, didn't I? But I still loved it, so here we are. And of course, like most people's favourite films nowadays, No Way Home, 3 Spider-Man, just fucking awesome, innit? The only downside when watching it in the cinema was everyone was screaming, which, I wanted to be like an American to cause a school shooting. But, here we are. So that's my list. I can't list them all. I won't list them again because I've already forgot them. But if you want, just go back. Yeah, once again, if you don't like the stuff I say, Either you are too soft for it or you just don't like my opinion. Sorry. Not gonna lie. Sorry. But anyway, well, it's been like man, I can leave this shit. So, that was my tier list. Oh dear God, I'm gonna get cancelled for this again, aren't I? Anyway, that was part 5 of my tier list. So, I hope you have enjoyed all 5 of these parts. You may have hated them, I don't care, if I'm honest. You know, it's my opinion, it's Jack's Facts. But, I know, this has been very different to the first episode, because, you know, I'm not in my room. I've upped the budget. Admittedly, they don't know I've gotten this place, but, you know, it's all good. So, yeah, so, Jack's Facts episode 2 was Spider-Man. I would have done it, like, I previously planned it to be another political figure, but the last one did not go well. So, that's why I did Spider-Man instead, you know, and also, I'm passionate about this sort of stuff, so if you want any more facts and stuff, or just you want my opinion, that's gotta help you if you do, of course, you can talk to me on any social media platforms, be in the descriptions and share if you need it. But yeah, so once again, it's been Jack's Facts episode 2, Spider-Man, and of course this is a factual and opinionated show. So if you listen to the facts and you think they're correct, great. If they are wrong, sorry. You know, it's just from the websites I got them, they are quite dog shit. But of course, it's opinionated. So once again, if you don't like my opinion, of course, talk about it. But obviously, don't go too harsh, because I've already lost it. Anyway, so, yeah, that has been Jack's Facts episode 2. If you find it boring, sorry, but fuck off, I guess. So yeah, that's it. See ya.